All right, shalom, shalom, family. Shalom to the house of Israel. We're making this video just to really give condolences to our brother Jonah with Camp WFI. We want to say shalom to you brothers. Keep your head up and keep pushing. We don't know the brother personally, but we definitely want to make sure that we send our condolences because we represent one body and one mind. And we want to make sure that y'all brothers continue to fight and to fight that good fight. Right? I want to get a couple of scriptures just to kind of keep y'all brothers uplifted and send my condolences to the family. Let's get Sirach chapter 4 and verse 28.
Khan, this is the book of Sirach chapter 4 and verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death.
Say it again.
Strive for the truth unto death.
Right, so that's what brother Jonah did. He strived for the truth until death. Right? And the Most High shall give him his crown for that. That's what we want to see brothers do. Right? There's a mission that we have been given when we are placed on the face of this earth. We know that this place is wicked. We know that this place, right, it got all type of wickedness going on. And brother Jonah was sent down to assist with the fight of the Most High. And that's exactly what he did. Keep reading.
And the Lord shall fight for thee.
And the Lord is going to fight for you. The Lord going to fight for you in the spirit. You're going to fight for us, brothers. We're going to strive for that truth until death. Brother Jonah is a good representation of that. I want to say Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai until the day that I'm laid down to rest. Right? He's a good example of what we should be. Right? Give me Ecclesiasticus chapter 7 and verse 1. Sirach chapter Salakia. Ecclesiastes 7 and 1.
Khan. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment.
Good name is better than precious ointment. Brother Jonah had a good name, right? We want to be making this video of brother Jonah didn't have a good name, right? Read on.
And the day of death than the day of one's birth.
All right, so it's better that the day that you ended before you come to this earth, right? Because just like I said earlier, this earth is full of violence, it's full of wickedness, it's full of bloodshed, it's full of evil things, man. Right? Keep reading.
It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men.
Right? That's the end of all men. It's better to go to the house of mourning. And that's what we're doing. We want to go to the house of mourning. We want to visit these brothers. We want to send our condolences and lift them up in the spirit. Right? When Job was going through what he went through, his friends came down. They sat with him for days and didn't say a word. Right? It doesn't matter. It's about the presence. We want to show our presence when we lose somebody like that. Read on.
And the living will lay it to his heart.
Right, and the living is going to lay it to heart. Keep reading.
Sorrow is better than laughter.
Sorrow is better than laughter. Right? Sometimes it's best to be in sorrow. Because what?
For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
The heart is made better. When we see these things happen, it makes our mind better. It makes us more cognizant of what's going on. Right? It makes us more aware of what's going on in this earth, man. So we want to say shalom to you brothers at WFI. Continue in the spirit. We want to say shalom and condolences to his family. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Shalom. I'm Elder Minister Marshall, the Light of Zion. And I want to say condolences to the brother Jonah and the family. May the Most High, in the name of Yahweh Shai, be with you all and give you much strength. I'm going to give a couple of verses. Let me get the book of Sirach, chapter 38 and verse 16.
Khan.
And read down to about 19. Read that.
Khan, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 38 and verse 16.
Read.
My son, let tears fall down over the dead,
Right.
and begin to lament,
Right.
as if thou hadst suffered great harm thyself, and then cover his body according to the custom, and neglect not his burial.
That's right. Read.
Weep bitterly.
Do what?
Weep bitterly.
Read on.
And make great moan, and use lamentation,
Right.
as he is worthy.
Stop. As he is worthy. I know his last testament that he did was when in the hospital. He went over a few verses, precepts, and brought out some understanding. And that is the way to go. You know, whether you're in the hospital, no matter what platform you're on, as long as you're able to teach this word, you'll be able to just continue doing it. And he did it to his death, as the captain said. Right? Go ahead, read.
And that a day or two, lest thou be evil spoken of.
Right, as there's no evil spoken of his brother. I haven't heard anything. So I heard that his brother's been diligent in the word and out there teaching in the streets, waking his people up. Read.
And then comfort thyself for thy heaviness.
Right.
For of heaviness cometh death.
Read it again.
For of heaviness cometh death.
Read it again.
For of heaviness cometh death.
We got to be careful when somebody passes on, because a lot of times it's so dramatic that a lot of times that person that's mourning the person that died actually passes away days or weeks later because of that heaviness, because that person was so great. So Read it one more time.
For of heaviness cometh death,
Right, so we don't want the heaviness come of death. Read.
and the heaviness of the heart breaketh strength.
Right.
In affliction also sorrow remaineth.
Right, so we want to make sure that we stay strong during these last days. A lot of our people are going to be falling down for different ailments, through personal ailments in their body, also through affliction that's happening in this world, because we live in an evil world. So we got to remember that we must keep the family in our prayers. And I just want to say shalom from the eldership and from the Light of Zion. Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, I'll give my condolences to the, brother Jonah. You know, I just want to say this for all the soldiers and for all the people that lost brother Jonah. Please stay together. Stick together. This is the time where you guys should really be gathering together and staying close. Really getting check in on the brothers, check in on the sisters. That's all mourning, because I know that they're grieving. They're going through a rough process right now. But you must stay together. We cannot divided we fall, but together we stand. So we gotta stand together. So I'll say shalom, and my condolences to brother Jonah. Shalom.